Alright guys, this is MIRZA GHASEMI, a classic starter from the south of Iran. Takes about 2.5–3 hours to make. We're going to show you now how we make this famous warm starter made with roasted aubergine, tomatoes, garlic, and of course our Patog twist to the recipe. So watch your space, let's see how we make this. Guys, welcome to another edition of Behind the Scenes at Patog. Today we want to talk about one of our starters. It's a famous Persian or Iranian starter called MIRZA GHASEMI. It's served warm, and if you're a lover of aubergine, you're definitely going to love this starter. Today we're going to show you how we make it and the effort that it takes to produce the final end result. This starter is from the north of Iran, or what we call Shomal. There are a number of variations in terms of how this starter is mainly presented, but the base is the same. Tomatoes, roasted aubergine and garlic. Where the variations happen is in terms of the egg. Some people put a fried egg on top, some people put scrambled egg on top, some people mix the egg into the tomato, aubergine, garlic base and then serve it on a plate or on a dish. We at Patog, like everything, we have our own little twist to how we make MIRZA GHASEMI. However, the key thing is about today's video is to show you how much time and effort it takes to produce the end result. The whole process to produce MIRZA GHASEMI can take anywhere up to 1.5 hours to 3 hours to go through all the stages. And the key thing is that when you start off with the aubergine, which is the key ingredient, because you have to roast it and barbecue it to get that smoky flavor out, you lose at least 2/3 of the weight of the aubergine. So we're going to show you how we do it and what our twist is for our MIRZA GHASEMI. Don't forget guys, all of our dips, whether they're cold or warm, are served with our fresh homemade pita bread. So let's go check out how we produce this famous starter. So what's really important guys is use the best and freshest aubergines. For today's video, we're going to weigh our aubergines pre-cook and then weigh it after cooking, so you get an idea of how much aubergines we actually use. So this is almost 4 kilos of aubergines here, and then we start to roast it. It's really important to roast so we get that smoky flavor from the burnt skin, and this is the type of texture that we're looking for before we go to the next stage, where we put it aside, let it cool down, and we start to peel away the skin. So while we're cooking the aubergines until it's perfect, we get our base or sauce ready. Add some oil, some garlic. You don't want to cook the garlic too much, just a few seconds until the aroma disappears, and then we add some tomatoes. I use Italian tomatoes because you get a really good quality. This is sun-dried tomatoes. We add this to give it a little bit of a kick. This is our twist. It's not an original recipe, it's not authentic. We add some seasoning as well, and then we allow this to cook through for at least 1 hour. And then we add some smoked paprika. Again, our twist, not original recipe guys, so don't hit me with comments telling me that this isn't original. So this is our aubergine. It's cooked and ready. We put it aside. We let it cool down a little bit so we can start peeling away the skin. And this is the end result. You just want to use the pulp. Don't worry about having little bits of black skin on the aubergine because it gives that smoky flavor. So once we've got the base ready and it's cooked through, we then start to blend. So you combine all those amazing flavors, and we can get a texture similar to a soup. So you don't want it too runny and you don't want it too thick. But this is essentially the consistency that we're looking for. The smell and aroma, unbelievable. This is our aubergine completed. Let's weigh this to give you an idea of how much we've actually lost. So once we weigh it, we're essentially a minimum, if you look at the weight now, 1.356. So we've lost more than 2 kilos of aubergine. So that gives you an idea of how much aubergine we actually start off with, how much we end up with, and the whole idea here is to really show you value for money in terms of the cooking process and what we go through to get the end result. So we've now mixed it through and we're ready to serve. So we serve in traditional what we call ruhi bowls or aluminium bowls. Then we add some fried scrambled eggs As I said, there's many variations in terms of how the eggs are added. We add scrambled eggs, and then we add some crispy fried garlic to give that texture and also that hit of garlic flavor and aroma. So this is it, guys. This is our MIRZA GHASEMI. So you've seen what we go through to get it to this stage, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't imagine the processes and time it takes and effort to get it to here. But guys, trust me, try this amazing warm starter, and like all of our warm starters and cold starters, we serve it with fresh, homemade, fluffy pita bread. So get down to Patog, guys, try this amazing starter, and we look forward to hanging out with you guys.